What really happened to Madeleine McCann? The disappearance of Madeleine McCann is one of the most talked about missing person cases in modern history. On the evening of May 3, 2007, a seemingly typical family vacation in Portugal took a tragic turn when 3-year-old Madeleine vanished from her bed. The ensuing investigation and media frenzy captivated the world, leading to numerous theories and a prolonged search for answers. In this video, we will delve into the timeline of events, the investigation, and the ongoing impact of Madeleine's disappearance. The night of the disappearance. On May 3, 2007, the McCann family was vacationing at the Ocean Club Resort in Praia da Luz, Portugal. Jerry and Kate McCann left their 3 children, Madeleine and her younger twin siblings, asleep in their apartment while they dined at a nearby tapas restaurant with friends. The parents took turns checking on the children throughout the evening. Around 10 p.m., when Kate McCann went to check on them, she discovered that Madeleine was missing and that the window to her bedroom was open. The initial police investigation. The initial police response to Madeleine McCann's disappearance was criticized for being disorganized and slow. When the Portuguese police, known as the Polícia Judiciária, arrived at the Ocean Club Resort, they struggled to secure the crime scene, leading to potential contamination of evidence. This lack of immediate action resulted in crucial opportunities being missed in the early hours of the investigation. Communication barriers between the British and Portuguese authorities further hampered the effectiveness of the response. As the investigation unfolded, the Portuguese police initially focused on the possibility of an abduction. However, without significant leads, their attention soon shifted toward the McCann family. The media frenzy and public pressure intensified the scrutiny on Jerry and Kate McCann, who found themselves not only grieving, but also under suspicion. The investigative techniques and forensic practices employed by the local police were called into question, especially when compared to British standards. Tensions between the British and Portuguese police grew, exacerbating the challenges of a coordinated search effort. The involvement of international law enforcement agencies such as Scotland Yard, but jurisdictional complexities remained an issue. As months turned into years, the initial missteps in the investigation cast a long shadow over the case, making the search for Madeleine increasingly difficult. The media frenzy. The disappearance of Madeleine McCann quickly became a global media sensation. Journalists from around the world descended on Praia da Luz, with the case receiving extensive coverage in newspapers and on television. The media scrutiny placed immense pressure on the McCann family, who became the subject of public speculation and criticism. Sensational headlines and unverified stories often overshadowed factual reporting, contributing to a circus-like atmosphere. The intense media coverage not only affected the McCann family, but also influenced the investigation. The constant spotlight made it challenging for authorities to conduct their work without public interference. Rumors and conspiracy theories spread rapidly, creating an environment of distrust and confusion. Some media outlets were accused of exploiting the tragedy for ratings, leading to ethical questions about the role of journalism in such cases. In addition, the widespread attention drew numerous experts and commentators who offered various opinions and analyses, further muddying the waters. This flood of information and speculation sometimes overshadowed official updates and hindered the focus on credible leads. The relentless media pursuit also led to legal battles for the McCanns, who sued several publications for libel and won substantial settlements. Overall, the media's role in Madeleine's case has been both a boon and a bane, keeping her story alive while also complicating the quest for truth. The role of private investigators. Facing growing frustration with the official investigation's pace, the McCann family decided to enlist the help of private investigators. These professionals brought a fresh perspective to the search for Madeleine, employing different techniques and methodologies that often fell outside traditional police protocols. The private investigators combed through witness statements, explored alternative leads, and even scrutinized areas that had previously been overlooked or dismissed by law enforcement. One of the significant contributions made by private investigators was the creation and dissemination of age-progressed images of Madeleine. These images, designed to show what Madeleine might look like as she aged, aimed to reignite public interest and generate new leads. The McCann's private team also coordinated with international agencies and media outlets to keep the case in the public eye. Despite these efforts, the challenges faced by private investigators were substantial. Working independently from official authorities often meant limited access to critical evidence and resources. The investigators had to navigate complex legal and jurisdictional landscapes, which sometimes hindered their progress. Additionally, their findings and theories frequently faced skepticism, both from the public and from law enforcement agencies. Nonetheless, the involvement of private investigators brought renewed hope and momentum to the search for Madeleine. Their work underscored the importance of diverse investigative approaches in solving such complex and high-profile cases. Recent developments in the case. In recent years, the Madeleine McCann case has garnered renewed attention due to the identification of new suspects and leads. In 2020, German authorities named Christian Bruckner, a convicted criminal, as a suspect in her disappearance. Bruckner, who was already imprisoned for other crimes, had been in the Praia de Luz area around the time Madeleine vanished. German prosecutors have stated that they have concrete evidence suggesting his involvement, though details have not been publicly disclosed. This development has reignited hope for resolving the case, prompting further investigation and cooperation between international law enforcement agencies. Additionally, advancements in forensic technology have been applied to re-examine existing evidence, potentially uncovering new insights. While no definitive breakthroughs have been made, these efforts underscore the ongoing commitment to finding answers and achieving justice for Madeleine. Psychological impact on the McCann family. The psychological toll on the McCann family has been severe and multifaceted. Beyond the grief and despair of losing their daughter, Jerry and Kate McCann have been subjected to intense public scrutiny and a barrage of accusations. The constant media spotlight has added layers of stress, forcing the family to navigate a delicate balance between maintaining their privacy and keeping Madeleine's case in the public eye. The parents have endured an emotional roller coaster, dealing with waves of hope and despair as new leads and theories emerge and fade away. The strain of being under suspicion by both the public and the authorities added another layer of anguish to their already overwhelming grief. Their twin children, although younger at the time of Madeleine's disappearance, have also been impacted by the ongoing media attention and the family's emotional state. The McCanns have sought counseling and support to cope with their ordeal. Their resilience has been remarkable, channeling their pain into advocacy efforts, including the establishment of the Madeleine Fund, aimed at supporting searches for missing children and raising awareness about the issue. Despite the immense psychological burden, the McCanns have remained steadfast in their hope and commitment to finding their daughter, demonstrating an enduring strength in the face of unimaginable adversity. Public involvement and social media. Public involvement has been a double-edged sword in the Madeleine McCann case. However, this accessibility has also led to the rapid spread of misinformation, rumors, and unfounded theories. Online communities have sprung up, with users conducting their own investigations that sometimes clash with official efforts. These amateur sleuths often draw conclusions based on incomplete or inaccurate data, complicating the work of law enforcement. Additionally, social media has facilitated a relentless scrutiny of the McCann family, exacerbating their emotional burden. While the digital age has the power to mobilize and inform, it also brings challenges in distinguishing credible information from speculative noise. The legacy of Madeleine McCann's case. The disappearance of Madeleine McCann sparked an international discussion on missing children. It also led to the creation of the Find Madeleine Fund, which has helped raise awareness for missing children worldwide. For the McCann family, the search is far from over. They have held on to hope that one day Madeleine will be found. Thank you for watching. Let us know in the comments what you think happened to Madeleine McCann. If you found this story captivating, don't forget to like and subscribe for more true crime content.